would say, to be honest, based on talking to people, that right now people are much more open to the gospel now than they were before the full-scale war
Wow.
happened. So as background, I mean, I'm sure most of us are familiar that chaplains are out there. If you've been in a situation in a hospital or in the military, you may have met chaplains and really understand what they do. But believe it or not, chaplaincy is as old as our country. George Washington had chaplains. Ukraine got chaplains in 2014 because of the war with Russia. They've only existed for about 10 years there. And that's official chaplains, like embedded with the military. Also, we have what are generally called volunteer chaplains. These are maybe regular people, but commissioned by their church to take supplies, medicine, food, and Bibles and spiritual material and go to the front line. And they usually have an agreement with some of the soldiers, the Ukrainian soldiers there, both to provide help and spiritual help to soldiers if they want it, as well as to civilians living near the front line. And so most of the people that I write about and ask for prayer for, Sergei in Dnipro, Misha in Rivne, Zhenya in Kremenchuk, they're all based somewhere not on the front line, but they're going regularly as volunteer chaplains, serving the people there. And there are just so many needs there. Some people, just want to hear from God. Some of them just maybe need somebody to listen to them, or just they're thankful that they can get some medicine that they need. And so just really moved by that, and all of the ways that different Ukrainians are serving. I would say, to be honest, based on talking to people, that right now people are much more open to the gospel now than they were before the full-scale war happened.
Wow.
I mean, they're dealing with life and death, whether they're on the front lines or a bomb could hit you just about anywhere in the country. And so people are asking these questions. But in terms of, so God is working through this horrible
Yeah.
war. And one way is through chaplains. And that is something that's very near and dear to my heart now, because I'm learning all the things that they're able to do, and thankful that God has opened up this opportunity in the middle of these horrible circumstances.